like Manisha, it's like totally performance-driven role, which you have always done. We have always seen you. So what is it? What are the challenges in front of you? Whether it was, where did you face any difficulty, or what was it? Can you tell us something about the role?
Yeah, actually, I will speak, but then I would want my director to answer that. As an actor, who probably I have done, so many movies and time and again. So I'm constantly. We all are starving to get a good role, which is performance oriented, and which is a new area for an actor also to venture into. So whenever there is an opportunity like that, I'm like, I want to do it. And so I was, honestly speaking, very nervous. I wasn't sure whether I'm doing it right or not. I was also in the action after a little break. So I actually requested my director that can we rehearse, can we read, can we do that? And a lot has changed in cinema from the time that I was in and to now. So to adjust to all that, and till the end of the shooting, I was nervous. So actually, my director can answer better.
Yeah. So Naina, tell us, is it a very serious film, or there is some kind of
where you'll have to watch the film.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but what inspired you, and what is it the reason you went for Manisha?
That was very easy because I actually, when I wrote the film, I had her in my head, and when we discussed it for the first time, that's what I immediately said, Manisha Koirala. So and there's no explanation for that. She has, all the talent in the world and beautiful and everything. So I was very clear that I would approach her, and it worked out luckily. So as far as the role and the performance, it was we did a lot of rehearsals and things, but mostly just for us to understand the character. Manisha's character's name is Maya Devi, and it's a difficult character because she speaks very little. So the emotion and all the depth of feeling that she conveys is largely through her face. So I was worried, and but Manisha ma'am was just amazing. She was amazing. So I don't think. I think it was like we're being a mutually admiration society right now. But it was easy. Actually, this part was very simple because we rehearsed, and when we went on set, it was just there.
Yeah, Manisha ma'am, yeah, Justin here from PTI. Ma'am, it's lovely to see you back on screen. You were talking about the little break that you went into before getting back to action. I just wanted to ask you, was there a feeling of being daunted facing the camera again after a long while? Were you nervous that way?
Absolutely. It's like no matter how many times we do the same thing again and again, but every time the first day and first film is always quite, it takes I get my stomach knots and I get nervous. But I hope, during this whole process and of doing this movie, Sunana didn't really get to know that I was actually nervous.
She's a very good actress.
But yes, I was. Yeah.
Imtiaz, you were talking about how you met ma'am long years ago. Was there ever a period of time when perhaps you had a character in mind for especially ma'am that you wanted to write or perhaps make her do in one of your films?
Yes, that's a good question.
Life is not over.
Oh my God.
Right now.
Right now? Okay, I should just make the offer right now, right? Yeah, I'll wait for some time. Yeah, I'll have to be just like how she was nervous after for facing the camera after a long time. I'm a little nervous facing her after a long time. Once I get over it, I'll do that.
Manisha ma'am, Unnati here from Sport Boy. Ma'am, we have seen you from all the performance that you have done in the past, and now you have come back with Dear Maya. So what made you choose this particular role?
The script. And I just love the script. When I read it, I knew this is going to be a good film. So, and it has a great message also. So I love that.
And we could see you, playing that oldie role, the kind of the makeup and everything. So was it difficult to get in the feel of the character? What kind of challenges you faced on the stage, like during the shoot?
Yeah, we tried the look. We did rehearsal. We did the look test, and we had many meetings over it. This is the kind of, everybody's hard work, everybody's talent is required, and it demands that. So from the wig to the makeup to the costumes, and it is Sunena who's driven this throughout. So a lot of work, definitely a lot of work.
Let me ask you, which of Manisha's movies have you liked the most?
Rosa.
Ah?
Without doubt.
Oh, okay.
Without doubt.
Which one? What?
Bombay.
Bombay. Yeah, maybe you got
So-
confused. Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
React to the word comeback. I mean, is it?
It's fair to say that. It's because I have been out of scene for a while, and it's fair to say that. It's okay. It's fine. As long as I'm here.
And we are glad.
Thank you.
हाय मनीषा जोइता
Hi.
प्रोमो देखकर जब जो भी कुछ हम लोगों ने देखा अभी उसमें ये लग रहा था जैसे प्यार की कोई सीमा या वक्त या कोई मतलब प्यार को आप बांध नहीं सकते, वो कभी भी हो सकता है. सो व्हाट इज योर आइडिया ऑफ लव, लाइक यू नो?
My idea of love. That's a complicated one. She's been after. Well, really, I'm quite speechless. I haven't really thought of that. But hope and that's all I can say, I guess, at this point in time.
Manisha ma'am, please finish.
No, carry on.
This is Arunima from ETV Network. जैसे हम माया को देखते हैं, एक इमेजिनरी कैरेक्टर चिट्ठियाँ पढ़ के बस शी इज़ रेडी टू लीव हर होम. पर्सनली आप कितनी माया हो? क्या आप कभी ऐसा विल यू डू इन एवर योर लाइफ?
Do what exactly?
Exactly, चिट्ठियाँ पढ़ के imagining, just what I imagining character.
Not. I mean, see, the character is not like me at all personally. But what I feel is hope and that dream and that something that at a distance. That whole thing which it takes, this whole journey is quite nice. Finding hope, finding joy, coming out from darkness into the light. That I can probably relate to, but not the character.
Traces of your.
Yeah, I was scared there'd be traces of my work in Surena's work, but thankfully there was no ill effect of it. She survived without any wounds on her body, and she has all the hope of achieving what I cannot.
What Sunena has to say?
It's you're putting her in a very tough spot because the only answer to this question is praising me, and she's not good at that.
You're answering my questions, Imtiaz.
This is Ravi Khanna from Bollywood's Best Channel. Now that you're back, do you have any other projects beside Dear Maya?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I do. And actually, I'm shooting with Dibakar Banerjee right now. And I have few other top films which I don't think I want to talk about it right now. But yes, I do have some interesting scripts and interesting films.
So you're back in full swing now.
You can say that.
Before we wrap this up, Sunena, one question to you. Everyone's going on and on. Thank you so much.
Everyone's going on and on. Script इतनी अच्छी है. Manisha ma'am said script. Imtiaz said script. Your producer said script. शिमला के बारे में हमने आज तक जितनी भी फिल्में देखी हैं, अरे Snowfall, oh so pretty, romance, love, comedy. What made you look at Shimla the way that you've looked at Shimla here? An old abandoned house. ये script का idea, ये germ, ये आपके पास कहाँ से आया?
Actually, to be very honest, I'd read a newspaper article, and that was about the 1984 riots. And it's a very interesting story, and I don't know, out of the blue read one article, which it was about a lady who saw the riots, and she didn't step out of the house after that. That was it. Or kuch nahi tha information mein, but that stayed in my head. And of course, then the script is different, but that was the germ of the idea that how would someone be hiding in their house she was hiding in her house for 30 years. So, and this is a true story. So that stayed with me, and then that was the beginning of this idea. Shimla in particular, I needed a city because it's not just the story of this lady, it's also the story of two young girls, and they're growing up, and so I needed that world, an old world, to be also found in the same place where you can find a new modern city. So Shimla has that. It has the old buildings, and it has this new, it's getting more populated, crowded. People don't like that, but I do. So that worked for me, that it had the contrast. It had this building, Bantini, the house, and it had modern schools and young kids, just like Delhi or Bombay, at the same place. So that's what appealed to about Shimla.
Well, the trailer looks fantastic. All of us are very excited. We're all very happy. Can we hear one last time for Dear Maya, please? Everyone. Thank you. अगर हमारे फोटोग्राफर भाई और कुछ तस्वीरें निकालना चाहें तो निकालें, फिर हम wrap up करेंगे आज की शाम. Thank you so much for your patience and your time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Manisha ma'am, it's good to see you after a long time. So how was the experience working after so long?
It felt great. You know, I love being in front of camera, and you know, as I said, once an artist, वो hunger हमेशा बनी रहती है कि एक अच्छा सा performance हो जाए, और ये चीज़ भी दिल में रहता है कि जो पहले का काम किया हुआ है उसके बराबर का हो. तो a little nervous, but it felt great.
And it was something different, like हमने आपको जितने भी आज तक देखा है स्क्रीन पे, it was something different. लुक्स की बात करें या आपकी एक्टिंग की बात करें, तो एक टाइप का एक्सपेरिमेंट ही आपने किया है कमबैक के साथ. So what do you have to say?
I think हम आर्टिस्ट हमेशा कुछ नए करने की हमेशा खोज में रहते हैं, और जब चांस मिल जाता है तो उसे हम ले लेते हैं. तो मैंने लिया हुआ है चांस, and I hope that you guys like that.
And how was working with young artists? आपने मेंटर का रोल भी प्ले किया ऑन सेट.
बहुत ही अच्छा लगा, because you know आजकल काफ़ी आजकल के जो जनरेशन है बहुत मेहनती और फोकस और डिसिप्लिन्ड और टैलेंटेड है. सो आई रियली, इनफैक्ट मुझे उनसे कुछ सीखने को मिला, और जब उनको इतना नेचुरल काम करते हुए देखती हूँ, इतने नेचुरल एक्टिंग करते हुए देखती हूँ, तो मुझे भी लगता है कि मुझे भी अच्छा काम करना चाहिए. तो आई थिंक दे वर माय इंस्पिरेशन.
How much time did you used to take for the makeup and for the entire transformation from yourself to that character?
It took few hours, but एक बार लुक जब सेट हो जाता है तो उसको फॉलो करने में टाइम नहीं लगता, लेकिन to get the correct look we really had to work hard, but once we got that it was easy.
So throughout आपने सिर्फ यही बोला है कि स्क्रिप्ट आपको बहुत अच्छी लगी, तो जब आपने स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ी तो आपकी रिएक्शन क्या थी?
मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा, क्योंकि बहुत कम मिलता है स्क्रिप्ट अच्छा, यू नो अच्छे स्क्रिप्ट बहुत ही कम मिलते हैं. तो जब मैंने पढ़ा तो लगा कि ये इसमें दम है. And I met Sunaina, and I really liked that she's this young and passionate and hardworking and really clear of what she expects out of this movie. So I, you know, उसलिए मैंने लिया ये film.
एंड लास्टली हमने इम्तियाज अली को देखा, काफ़ी प्रेज कर रहे थे आपको, एंड यू आर द मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल वुमन फॉर हिम, एंड करेंटली ही इज द मोस्ट great directors who which actress wants to work with him.
Absolutely.
So any project we should expect you
Oh well,
coming together.
you can ask him that question, and I was, his body of work is exceptional. I have watched his movies, and I'm like a big fan of his movies, and praises coming from him. I was quite, blushing, I guess, but yeah, it felt great. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The movie and मनीषा मैम का ये कमबैक है आफ्टर सो लॉन्ग.
सबसे ज़्यादा एक्साइटिंग बात मेरे लिए ये है कि ये मनीषा कोइराला की कमबैक फिल्म है. बहुत सालों के बाद हम जैसे लोग उनको फिल्मों में देख पा रहे हैं. एंड फिल्म मैंने देखी है, फिल्म मुझे बहुत पसंद है. उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा सेंसिटिविटी है, और सबसे अच्छी बात फिल्म की ये है कि ये उम्मीद बहुत जगाती है. और मैं इसको रेकमेंड करता हूँ सब लोग देखें. और सुनैना जिसने मेरे साथ भी पहले बहुत फिल्मों में काम किया है, जैसे कि जब वी मेट और रॉक स्टार और लव आजकल, उसकी ये पहली फिल्म है जो उसने डायरेक्ट की है. तो मेरे लिए बहुत ही खुशी और नर्वसनेस की बात है कि उसकी आज पहली फिल्म रिलीज़ हो रही है.
एंड हमने एक फैन बॉय मोमेंट भी देखा, आप काफ़ी प्रेज कर रहे थे मनीषा मैम को, काफ़ी शी इज मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल वुमन फॉर यू.
यस.
तो एनी प्रोजेक्ट हम फ्यूचर में एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं फ्रॉम योर साइड विद हर?
मनीषा कोइराला मुझे सबसे खूबसूरत फिल्म हीरोइन लगती हैं हमेशा से. और मेरा ये ज़रूर मैं चाहूँगा कि कोई ऐसी फिल्म हो जिसमें मैं उनके साथ काम करूँ, मगर नहीं भी करूँ तो भी फ़ैन तो मैं हमेशा रहूँगा.
ओके सर, लास्टली मैं पूछना चाहूँगी, द रिंग है कि रहनुमा है कि रौला है?
ये एक्चुअली मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा कि क्या है. अभी तक मुझे पता नहीं है, हम लोगों ने डिसाइड नहीं किया.
रौला ही सुना है कि रौला फाइनलाइज हुआ है.
जब आपको पक्का हो जाए कि कौन सा है ना, मुझे बता दीजिएगा, ताकि मुझे भी तो पता चले कि क्या टाइटल है फिल्म का.
थैंक यू सो मच.
आजा पुत्र आजा भारत.